Good evening and welcome at the end of this momentous day when each one of us has had the chance to say what kind of country we want to live in. At 10 o'clock, the polling stations close after weeks, months, years of argument, and we'll have the answer to the question that's haunted British politics for so long. Do we want to be in or out of the EU? That is now statistically, mathematically there that the Leave campaign have won.
Regret.
Simply because this morning the reality is actually hitting in and the regrets are filling in.
Do everything I can as Prime Minister to steady the ship over the coming weeks and months. But I do not think it would be right for me to try to be the captain that steers our country to its next destination.
Hey, can I speak to you? I'm from the media. What do you say? More austerity. Can you explain that to me?
Well, that's what's going to happen, isn't it, as we jump off the cliff?
How's that going to work? Because we will no longer have to pay to bail out Greece anymore. Won't that be good for the British economy?
No.
How?
It's all just rubbish. It's all based on lies.
So you don't think we're going to save any money by not bailing out the Mediterranean?
Absolutely not. It's going to cost us billions.
How?
Nobody's taken a blind bit of fucking notice of what's going on here. You tell me why. The country's going down the pan.
Black people don't want to be kicked out by, by all these Rust Belt racists who...
Did you just say black people are going to be kicked out because of Brexit?
That's what a lot of
you are so dumb. You are really dumb.
How would that make sense? Many of these people have Caribbean ancestry. That's got nothing to do with the EU.
Yeah, a lot of them have Caribbean or African ancestry.
We want, will EU citizens that work and contribute to the country have freedom, be allowed to stay?
Yes.
Can you name for me a high-profile Leave campaigner who said to kick out the migrants? You can't. Okay, thank you.
The Vienna Convention, Article 70.1.b, gives them all the right to stay here in Britain. It's already enshrined in law. And I can't think of anyone in the run-up to the referendum who demanded that EU migrants should leave. Can you name anyone?
No, there's not.
So you don't think that was an aspect of the campaign, the Remainers saying that Leave was a racist vote? And
No, not at all.
Okay.
I think there is a xenophobic element. No, not for all.
The EU actually discriminates against people from the Caribbean because it gives preference to 27 predominantly white countries. They can come in without a visa. Okay, the EU is allowing people to come in from 27 predominantly white countries without a visa, but people from Africa and India have to get visas. Surely that's not inclusive.
No, you are so dumb. You are really dumb.
Do you think it's a bit racist that the EU gives a preference to 27 predominantly white countries for immigration, but expects people from Africa and Asia to pay for a visa?
I'm not going to go there.
Surely you're...
Other side of the wall for you.
And where do I stand on Brexit? Well, here it goes. The working class have spoke, and I'm one of them, and I'm with them.